a lot of students don't know it, but there are actually only 3 study methods that are used by most students. And most of them are unaware of it, or they have been picking up a method. But the 3 study methods are the following. The first one is the so-called achievement-oriented study method. And that's the method that's been most promoted on social media. It's about note-keeping, it's about keeping track, it's about study hours and increasing your study hours, being efficient in it. And although it looks like to be a very rigid method, and it is, nevertheless, studies have shown that this only gives you average results at university. So it's an average method. The second method, though, which is an admirable method, it's about so-called the meaning-oriented method, where students dive into the details, they want to understand everything, they want to understand the relationships with all these different aspects of their course. But because they dive too deep, they lose the big picture and they lose time. They lose time of their progress. And this method actually is the worst method you can use. It gives you a negative result, proven by studies. So please, if you're in that system, step away from it because it's not going to help you. And the third one, which is the least known, is so-called the non-reproductive method. Non-reproductive because it's not about memorization, it's about understanding the course first and then build on that. It's an entirely different approach, but this has been shown to increase the probability of success at university by 300 to 500%. I'm going to repeat, 300 to 500%. So if you're interested in this, I have created a course on how to get to that method. If you go to my website, fasttrackuniversity.io, you can dive into that. But nevertheless, it's good for you to reflect on which study method are you using. That said, sometimes you have courses where you need to memorize, and then the achievement-oriented method will help you further. Obviously, if you study law, which is very much on memorization, then reproducing and achieving is going to be helpful for you. But overall, the so-called the non-repetitive method is going to be most helpful for you to move forward. So have a reflect on that and give me a comment and let me know how it's going.